from 41 NBC. It's time for Friday night football action. You're in the end zone, insured by 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Drive more, spend less. Call or click today for a free quote. Also brought to you by 5 Star Automotive.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to the End Zone, brought to you by Safe Auto. I'm Bill Shanks from Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon. Tonight we'll have some important region games in Macon, Milledgeville, Warner Robins, and in Gray. Later on, we'll have our game of the week, Northside and Jones County. But we start in Fort Valley, where the Peach County Trojans have made it pretty much of a given. They're the top team in AAA. They've won all 6 games so far this season and 2-0 in Region 2. Tonight, the Central Chargers invaded Anderson Stadium. Jesse Hicks's boys have won both region games so far after losing their first 4 games of the regular season. Back to the Valley we go for the Chargers and the Trojans. Here we go with the action. Peach County had already scored, and they had it again, and we're driving. Greg Williams hands it off to Williams, and he takes down off the right side, gets about 27 yards before Nigel Bowden takes him down for Central. Greg Williams again tries to run up the middle, not much there. He is stopped by the Chargers. Then Williams back, looking, DeMarcus Robinson. What a catch, what a player in the end zone. And that was a 14-0 lead for Peach County. Second quarter, Chargers punt the ball, and they're on 4th down. Tyler Gibson catches it on the 40, and he gets to about the 31-yard line before he is taken down right there. Peach goes to work. Williams back, finds Robinson again on the 30. He gets forced out of bounds by Virgil after a small gain. Then, after nearly fumbling, Searcy tries to run up the middle without much luck there for Peach, but Greg Williams hands it off to Donovan Howard, runs up the middle, gets tripped about the 8-yard line. Then Williams hands it off to Deontay Williams, runs up the right side, gets down to the 3. Then Williams again has the ball, runs up the middle for the touchdown for Peach County. The PAT was good, making it 21-0, and this was all Peach County. 51-0 the final. They are now 7-0. They are at Pike County next week. Central falls to 2-5 on the season. Now to Macon, Henderson Stadium, Southwest hosted Carver from Columbus. There's that band for Southwest. They're pretty good. Carver got the ball first, and they went to work, and they were staying busy early on their own 42, handoff to Danny Riles. Watch this run. He somehow avoids going down and tiptoes to the 40-yard line for a pickup of 18. Then on the 16-yard line, Tigers quarterback Torrance McGee rolls to his right, finds Nate Barley. He walks into the end zone for the touchdown right there. The PAT was good. It was 7-0 Carver over Southwest. So the Patriots get the ball, and they don't do much of anything. Here's Carver's defense, and they just ate up the Patriots all night long. Hand off to the running back again, nothing. The defense pretty good for Carver. They got it back again. Shotgun, McGee. Watch this great run up the middle, and then he cuts back to his right for a big pickup of about 24 yards down to the 8-yard line. A couple of plays later, McGee hands it off to Riles, who walks in there, scoots through for 6 more points, and it was 14-0 after the PAT. There it is. Southwest now gave it back to Carver. Tigers on the 42. Watch this. McGee hands off to Moore, who heaves it downfield. Caught by Drellon Freeman. What a play and a touchdown there for Carver. They would miss the PAT. That they were up 20-0 on Southwest, and this was all Carver. 53-0 the final as the Patriots fall to 1-7 on the season. We stay in Bibb County now and go to Tattnall. The Trojans hosted Trinity Christian from Sharpsburg tonight at Jack Baines Field. Here's the action. Tattnall scores first, but Trinity Christian answered quickly. Lions on their own 30. Connor Adams to Jay Warner, who heaves it himself. To D. Snelling for a long touchdown right there. The PAT would tie the game at 7 after the long touchdown there for Trinity Christian. The Tattnall Trojans struggled offensively early on, and the Lions got going again on offense. Adams hands off to Jay Warner, and he gone for a 39-yard touchdown. And the Trojans really had trouble stopping the Lions tonight. The PAT made it 14-7. Trinity Christian out on front. Second quarter now, Trojans still couldn't move it, so the Lions got it back. Didn't take long from their own 15. Watch this long run. Drew Gibson takes off for an 85-yard touchdown, and 21-7 would be the final there as the Lions would be on top. Let's show you one real quick score for Tattnall. This is Lane Watts. He's going to drop back, and he's going to heave it himself. How about a 77-yard touchdown? That pulled Tattnall a little bit closer, but this was all Trinity Christian. 47-21 the final. The Trojans fall to 2-6 now. They have their big game next week at Stratford. All right, when we come back, a big matchup in Region 2 Quad A and a big rivalry game at McConnell Talbert Stadium. More of the End Zone presented by Safe Auto right after this.
You're watching the
Welcome back to the End Zone, insured by 1-800-SAVE-AUTO. The Drive of the Week is brought to you by 5-Star Automotive.
Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Bill Shanks. Now to Region 2 in Quad A with Baldwin at home against Westside. There was a poll earlier this week, and the two teams in Quad A that were not in the top 10 but should be were these two teams. The Seminoles were 5-1 while the Braves 4-2. Both had losses to very good teams, however. Both teams came into tonight's game with a 3-game winning streak on the season. Westside had some trouble with Baldwin recently, losing the last 4 games. Here we go to the Braves Stadium for this outstanding rivalry game. Ready to get things going here. Opening kickoff, Westfield musts the kick there. Baldwin picks it up, and the Braves get in business early, and they are pumped up on that sideline. A few plays later, Contavious Thomas takes it around the left side, up and over for the touchdown. It was 7-0 Baldwin. The teams would then trade punts. Westside would go to work through the air. Noah Grayer, fine quarterback, finds DeQuavius Walker for about a 30-yard gain. First down for the Seminoles, but the Seminoles could not punch it in, and Baldwin would get it back. Tajay Chambers rolls out, finds Marcus English right here for a great catch and about a 45-yard touchdown into the end zone. And after the extra point, it was Baldwin 13-2 there. Next drive, Westside would be driving. Grayer finds Shannon Smith. Nice pass right through the needle for the touchdown there. They get the 2-point conversion and make it 13-10. Next possession for Westside. Here comes the Baldwin defense, and they block the punt and fall on it on the end zone. That made it 19-10, and Westside was not done. Grayer would go to work, find Smith again through the air. Touchdown right there in the corner, and it was 19-17, Baldwin leading. Third quarter now, Thomas runs it up the middle for a touchdown there on the left side, and to put the Braves up 26-17, but they wouldn't score again, and Westside would go crazy. Westside would come back and win this game 44-26. The Seminoles improved to 6-1 in the season, 4-0 in the region. Baldwin falls to 4-3. Another rivalry game to McConnell-Talbert Stadium we go. How about Hoco, the Bears, and Warner Robins? Big game here, and here come the Demons on senior night. Warner Robins kicks off to Miles White for the Bears on the 10-yard line. And watch this. He is gone. 90-yard touchdown to get the Bears out on top. They are kind of in shock because they're on the board first there. Hoco up 7-0. Now Bears kick it off to the Demons. Caden Johnston from the 3-yard line for Warner Robins. He looks like he's going to have a pretty nice run here. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Knocked out of bounds though at the 50. And here comes our 5-star drive of the week. Demons hand off to Danny Height Jr. He goes for about 12. The next play, hand off to DeAnthony Mack. He goes left for about 20 yards there, tripped up around the 7-yard line. Then the handoff to D.D. Wright. He picks up about 5, gets the 2. Next play, Wright up the middle is going to get in there for the touchdown. Touchdown Demons after the PAT. The game was tied at 7. That was our 5-star drive of the week. Still in the first quarter, Bears with the ball on the Warner Robins 30. Taylor Boyette, the quarterback, with a pass to Corey Rump. Watch this in super slow-mo for the touchdown. The Bears got back on top by the score of 14-7. Demons now with the ball, still in the first quarter. On the Bears 38, handoff to D.D. Wright. He goes right, and he goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Game was tied at 14. Second quarter now, Bears forced to punt. Demons had the ball on the Bears 30, and Danny Height takes off for a score. Warner Robins would lead 21-14. They won this game tonight. 49-34 is the final score as the Demons win. They are now 6-1 at Grovetown next week. Bears fall to 2-5. They host Evans next Saturday. We've got our Safe Auto Game of the Week, Northside at Jones County, coming up right after this.
You're watching the End Zone on 41 NBC.
Welcome back to the End Zone, insured by 1-800-SAVE-AUTO. Hit of the Week is brought to you by Ford.
The Northside Eagles are the top team in 5A football in the state of Georgia. They came into the Region 2 game against Jones County tonight with a great offense. They scored 48 points per game and a pretty good defense as well. They've allowed only 7 points per game all season. Tonight they had a good matchup with the Greyhounds, a team that beat Evans 41-6 last week and looks like an improved bunch under head coach Dwight Jones. Here we go. Let's head to Greyhound Field for the Safe Auto Game of the Week, and here come the two teams out on the field. Big crowd, of course, from Warner Robins. Jones County with the ball first. Robert Dunn tried to pass it, but Austin Roberts blocks one pass, comes back. Dunn tries again. Up. That looked like Aaron Murray trying to throw the ball over the line of scrimmage. The Eagles get the ball now. Glenn Smith Quarterback hands off to Curtis Martin, and he takes off. Watch out, here comes our forward hitter of the week. Look out! Coach, watch this. Oh! That's a rib rocker right there. Ouch. Then a 2-yard touchdown's coming up right here for the Eagles. They get in there for the 6 points after the PAT. Northside up by the score of 7-0 on Jones County. Jones County with the ball now, but they couldn't match up at all against this defense. Here's a run. Austin Roberts again with the tackle. He single-handedly was in control of this game. Watch this play here for Jones County. They try to pass it, lefty pass, but it's going to be broken up. And then the Eagles did it again. They were up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Jones County played pretty good defense too early on. Here's a run here, stopped by the Greyhounds. Eagles could not move it. Here's a run for Northside. Pitch it out on the left side. They get a little bit of yardage here, but they would have to give it back as the Eagles could not get the job done right there on that series, and Jones County was playing pretty well. Jones County with the ball now. No luck as Northside did the job again. Here we go. And it's Northside getting going after the defense stalled the Jones County Greyhounds here. Here we go. More defense in this game. Then Northside, here they go. They get going. Glenn Smith hands it off to Curtis Martin. He's going to go about 20 yards right here. And then a 5-yard run for Martin to get in for the score. That made it 14-0 after the PAT. The Eagles ran on top in the second quarter with about 3:34 left, and the crowd was pretty excited. Jones County tried to figure out what to do, but Eagles are just too tough. On Jones County's next possession, watch this. Robert Dunn drops back, but he's going to be hit hard by Austin Roberts, and A.J. Banks picks it up and goes 28 yards for the touchdowns. That made it 21-0 at the half, and the Eagles win easily. 35-0. They're now 7-0. They host Greenbrier next week. The Greyhounds fall to 4-3 and 2-2 in the region. We've got the scoreboard coming up right after this. For local sports talk on the radio, join me from 3 until 6 each weekday afternoon. The Bill Shanks Show is on Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon and online at foxsports1670.com. Plus, check out the morning show with Chucky Olson and Daniel Shirley every morning, 7 to 9 a.m. And tomorrow it's the Saturday scoreboard with the legendary Bobby Pope. All right, let's get to that scoreboard, see what's going on around the state of Georgia with some big games. We start in the GISA where the Heritage School took care of Stratford tonight, 35-0. The Eagles are now 4-3 on the season. They, of course, host Tatnall in the big game next week. Mount DeSales with a big win at home tonight. They beat the Wildcats from Westminster and Augusta, 40-14. That snaps a 6-game losing streak for the Cavaliers. West Lawrence 34, Howard nothing. Howard has lost 21 in a row. They haven't won in over 2 years. West Lawrence now 4-3 on the season, 3-1 in the region. Mary Persons a big win tonight by 10 over Rutland. 31-21 is the final score there. Perry over Veterans 21-17. They're now 4-3 on the season. Jackson beat Henry County 39-15. The Red Devils are now 5-3 on the year. Dodge County, they are now also 5-3 on the year. They beat Thompson at a big win there on the road for the Indians. That's a big win. The Bulldogs are hard to beat up in Thompson. 21-14 the final. Waco over Swainsboro, 49-14 there. The Golden Hawks are now 8-0. Joel Ingram has his team playing very weak, and they will host Thompson next week. Laney beats East Lawrence 26-12 tonight. Also, Bleckley County all over Taylor County, 35-0. Wilcox over Clinch County, 33-7. In Homerville, FPD with a big win, 42-14 over Hancock Central. That is the 100th career win for Greg Moore. And also a couple of more scores. Deerfield Windsor beat Westfield 28-7, and John Millage over Briarwood by the score of 56-14. Again, Peach County, Carver, Trinity Christian win tonight, as do the Seminoles from Westside. Warner Robins Demons over Hoco, and Northside beats Jones County. That's our show tonight. Thank you for being with us. For all of us at 41 NBC, I'm Bill Shanks. Good night.